Let me show you how I got from here to here, my process video. I printed my text message between Jessica and I in Adobe Lightroom on my Epson PictureMate PM400. I cut out each message stream separately to have control of the spacing. Ideally, I wanted to use the iPhone paper pad from the Ali Edwards Tech Story Kit, but as you can see, my text message did not fit. Solution: I used a digital file and imported the paper notepad into Adobe Photoshop and increased the width from 6 inches to 7. Now I need my cell phone image. I am using the paper pad for my cut guidelines. I'm using my Fisker trimmer to make the cuts. Really? I need a new blade. As you can see, it is off, but I make it work. The first thing I noticed, my cell phone was too boxy. I got my corner rounder and went for it, not sure if it would work. So here's the iPhone image from my Hobonichi Japanese journal. I need to decide the placement. I really hate to cover up the Japanese quote at the bottom of the page. I think it looks good there. It's time to commit. I'm using a Kokuyo dot liner in long. I think I want to see the timeline on the left. The hardest part is not to get my big old head in the way trying to glue this down. How does it look? I think it looks good. Let me put this in order so I don't mess up. Now you see what happened? I ran out of room. It looks just like my iPhone. I am placing the text messages, not sure if they will fit, and deciding what type of adhesive to use. I went with the Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue, only because it was convenient, right there at my fingertips. I'm just going to use my fingers. Well, in hindsight, I should have used the pen tip side that Tombow provided to apply the glue. It is coming together. It looks great. I'm using the Pilot Kakano fine nib fountain pen with Pilot black ink for my journaling. I prefer a fountain pen in my journal because of the bold, rich, crisp color. It just pops off the page. I have the Altenew calligraphy stamp sets in upper and lowercase letters. I decided to go with the lowercase, which I'm glad I did because I did not plan the stamping area. I came close to running out of space. This is the Japanese VersaCraft So-Rei Mei Me stamping ink in red. I have to laugh at myself because I am worried that the K-drama is not going to fit. It's kind of funny now because I know it's going to fit, but when I was processing this, I was not sure. As I'm stamping, let's talk about this journal. Sometimes you cannot tell the difference between the Hobonichi A6 or A5 in videos or pictures. This is the A5. The A5 is the larger journal. If you have any questions about the sizes or anything in the video, please leave a comment. See, I almost didn't make it. The heat gun is used to dry the fountain ink and stamping pigment, because it will smear. I feel like I need to write something in this area. I'll come back to it. Let me continue journaling. I am journaling, documenting about having Jessica to talk to about Korean dramas, aka K-dramas. We have been K-drama talking for about a year. We share on Twitter and text messages our opinions, especially when we're watching the same K-dramas. Right now we're watching Sketchy, which is how Koreans say it, and What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. Kim Bisaka we Kalanka. I'm using the Furima Kase brush pen in red. Now I'm finishing up my journaling. Oops, I made a mistake. Here comes the heat gun. The ink is pretty wet. I used a Tombow mono correction tape in my Hobonichi. So I pulled out the OK stamp from the Ali Edwards Type Story Kit. There's my messy writing over there on the left. You weren't supposed to see that. This is my first time using the stamp. I need to prime it with the eraser, wipe off the shavings, and now I can apply the black ink. Tap, 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 tap. I'm not going to test it on a separate sheet of paper. I'm just going to go for it. I don't care if I don't get a good impression. Just a little bit more journaling. I grab another Ellie Edwards stamp, laugh out loud. Here we go again. Prime with the eraser, wipe off the eraser shavings, apply the ink, and stamp. I pulled out these old fancy pants hearts to fill in the gaps. Here comes the heat gun again to dry the ink from the stamping. But I will tell you, I didn't do a good job. I added more journaling because the page looked too bottom heavy. See, I smeared the ink. This stamp set is by Feature Craft, and it has this cute television icon that I have the perfect place for. Okay, heat gun again. I am contemplating if I need to add anything else, but I would rather err on the side of less than more. This really turned out nice. I like it. Thank you for watching. I would add links to the products in the description area. Happy living. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and add a comment. I'm looking for your feedback to improve my videos and channel.